Welcome to Savings Sale, your channel for mastering money and building the life you want. If you're ready to take control of your finances, hit like and subscribe. Let's chart a course to financial freedom together. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's changing lives around the world: retiring in your 30s. It might sound like a fantasy, but thousands are making it a reality through the FIRE movement. We'll unpack what FIRE is, how it works, and the real steps and sacrifices involved. When you hear the word retirement, what comes to mind? For most people, it's a vision of gray hair, golf carts, and finally getting a break after decades of work. The traditional model expects us to spend 40 years in the workforce, often in the same career, and then retire at 65 or even later. This system was designed for a different time, when pensions were common, jobs were stable, and life expectancies were lower. But the world has changed. Today, job security is less certain, pensions are rare, and people are living longer than ever. Enter the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. FIRE challenges the old script and asks a bold question. Why wait until you're old to start living life on your terms? FIRE isn't just about quitting your job, it's about gaining the freedom to choose how you spend your time, whether that's traveling the world, starting a passion project, or simply enjoying a slow Tuesday morning with your favorite book. It's about questioning why we delay joy and fulfillment until retirement age, and realizing that, with the right plan, you don't have to. At its core, FIRE is built on 3 pillars: extreme saving, frugal living, and smart investing. Let's break these down. Extreme saving. FIRE followers often save 50% or more of their income. This isn't just about pinching pennies, it's about making intentional choices. Instead of spending on things that don't bring lasting happiness, you prioritize what truly matters. Frugal living. Frugality doesn't mean deprivation. It means being mindful of every dollar, cutting out waste, and finding joy in simplicity. Many FIRE enthusiasts discover that they're just as happy, or even happier, spending less, because they're spending in alignment with their values. Smart investing. Once you've slashed your expenses and boosted your savings, it's time to put your money to work. Most FIRE followers invest in low-cost index funds, letting compound interest do the heavy lifting over time. The ultimate goal? For your investments to generate enough income to cover your living expenses, giving you true financial independence. So, how much is enough to retire early? FIRE uses 2 simple but powerful rules: the 25x rule and the 4% rule. First, calculate your annual expenses. Let's say you spend $40,000 a year. Multiply that by 25, and you get your FIRE number, $1 million. That's the amount you need invested to safely retire, according to FIRE guidelines. The 4% rule says you can withdraw 4% of your investments each year, adjusted for inflation, and your money should last at least 30 years. This rule is based on historical market data, and while it's not a guarantee, it's a solid starting point. But remember, everyone's situation is different. Some people choose a more conservative withdrawal rate, maybe 3.5% or even 3%, to add a margin of safety. Others adjust their spending as needed, especially if the market takes a dip. Let's talk about the fastest way to reach FIRE: cutting expenses. Every dollar you don't spend is a dollar you can invest, and the less you need to live on, the smaller your FIRE number becomes. FIRE followers are experts at minimizing costs. They cook at home instead of eating out, drive reliable used cars instead of new ones, and live in modest homes instead of stretching for a bigger mortgage. They avoid lifestyle inflation, the trap of spending more as you earn more. But here's the secret: it's not about misery or deprivation, it's about making intentional choices. Maybe you skip the daily coffee shop run, but you still splurge on travel or hobbies that bring you joy. The key is to spend on what matters and cut ruthlessly on what doesn't. Your savings rate, the percentage of your income you save, is the single biggest factor in how quickly you can retire. The higher your savings rate, the faster you'll reach your FIRE number. While cutting expenses is crucial, boosting your income is like adding rocket fuel to your FIRE journey. Many FIRE followers focus on building high-income skills, switching to better-paying jobs, freelancing, or starting side hustles. Some couples take it a step further, living entirely on one income and investing the other. Others turn hobbies into profitable businesses or leverage the gig economy for extra cash. The more you earn, and the more you save from that income, the faster you'll reach financial independence. It's not just about working harder, it's about working smarter, negotiating raises, and always looking for new opportunities. Don't let your savings sit idle. Most FIRE followers invest in low-cost index funds, which track the overall stock market and have historically returned about 7% annually after inflation. The power of compound interest can turn even modest savings into a sizable nest egg over time. Time in the market beats timing the market, so the earlier you start, the better. Even small, consistent investments can grow dramatically over decades. Diversification is also key. Some FIRE enthusiasts add real estate, bonds, or even small business ventures to their portfolios. The goal is to build a solid, growing investment base that can weather market ups and downs. To maximize your FIRE journey, you need to optimize everything. That means using tax-advantaged accounts like Roth IRAs and 401ks to reduce your tax bill and boost your returns. It means considering house hacking, renting out part of your home to offset your mortgage, or choosing a location with a lower cost of living. Drive your car for a decade or more. Shop intentionally. Track your net worth like a business tracks profit. Every dollar should have a mission, whether it's growing, protecting, or providing for your future. FIRE isn't one size fits all. There are different flavors to fit different lifestyles and goals. Lean FIRE. Living on a very modest budget, often under $30,000 per year. Perfect for minimalists who value freedom over luxury. Fat FIRE. Aiming for a more luxurious lifestyle, with higher expenses and a bigger nest egg. Think fine dining, travel, and all the comforts. Barista FIRE. Reaching partial financial independence, then working part-time to cover some expenses, often for health insurance or flexibility. Coast FIRE. Saving aggressively early, then letting investments coast to full retirement while working less or in a lower stress job. Which FIRE fits you? The beauty of this movement is that you can customize it to your own dreams and values. Early retirement doesn't mean doing nothing. Many FIRE retirees still work on passion projects, volunteering, or creative pursuits. The difference? They work because they want to, not because they have to. But FIRE isn't easy. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and planning for risks like healthcare costs, market downturns, and unexpected expenses. It's not for everyone, but for those who value freedom and flexibility, it's a powerful path. You'll need to be adaptable, willing to adjust your spending, and prepared to face challenges. But the reward is priceless, the ability to design your own life. Let's bust some myths. FIRE isn't just for high earners. Anyone can apply its principles, though results will vary. It's not about never working again, but about having options. And it's not risk-free. Market crashes, inflation, or big life changes can threaten your plan. That's why most FIRE followers build in buffers, stay flexible, and sometimes choose partial retirement or side work to stay secure. Community is also key. Many FIRE enthusiasts share their journeys online, offering support, advice, and inspiration. Retiring in your 30s isn't magic, it's math, mindset, and a lot of discipline. With the right strategy, you can reclaim your time and design a life you love. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share with someone who dreams of financial freedom. This is Saving Sale, helping you master your money, one smart decision at a time.